Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Fluency. I'm Emily, and oh, wow, I'm really passionate about today's topic.
And I'm Daniel. Hi, everyone. Honestly, it feels so important to discuss this with you today.
Thanks for being here with us. And today's topic is challenging, Daniel.
That's right, Emily. Today we're talking about self-discipline, willpower, and how to speak about controlling yourself in English clearly.
Because discipline matters, right? Building habits, resisting temptation, staying consistent, following through, so many aspects.
Speaking of that, Emily, what area of your life requires the most discipline?
Good question. I need discipline with my phone usage. I check it constantly, scroll mindlessly, waste so much time. Staying disciplined with technology is hard.
Oh, wow, that's so honest. I need discipline too. Food is my challenge. Late night snacking, eating when bored, ignoring my healthy eating goals, undisciplined eating habits.
See, just like that, Daniel, we're already identifying our discipline challenges.
Yes, and if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. Please hit subscribe, tap like, and come learn English with us every day.
Yes, please do. That small click helps us tremendously, and it lets us keep making fun, real-life English lessons.
Exactly. Here on Daily English Fluency, we practice real English, everyday English, the kind people actually use when they talk.
Not textbook English, not robot English, real struggles, real goals, real conversations.
Yes, Emily. Phone usage, late-night snacking, we're experiencing it already.
Exactly. And that's why today's lesson will feel easy, natural, and very practical for you.
So stay with us, relax, and let's talk about disciplining yourself together.
Let's begin with some basic concepts about discipline. Simple, fundamental, and very useful.
The first one is self-discipline. Emily, what does self-discipline mean to you?
Self-discipline means controlling my impulses. When I want to do something easy but should do something important, I choose the important thing. Self-discipline. Self-discipline.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that definition. For me, self-discipline is doing what I committed to even when motivation disappears. It's keeping promises to myself.
Yes, and we can also say willpower. I use willpower to resist distractions.
Willpower. Willpower. It's mental strength.
Exactly. And another word is self-control. I practice self-control when I'm angry, preventing myself from saying hurtful things.
Right, but for everyday talk, self-discipline is the most common term people use. Clear and direct.
Now let's talk about why discipline matters. What happens without it?
That would be lack of discipline. I show lack of discipline when I abandon my exercise routine after 3 days.
Yes, I understand that pattern. I demonstrate lack of discipline when I start projects enthusiastically but never finish them.
Oh, Emily, that incomplete feeling is frustrating, right?
It really is. And it's okay to recognize our lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. It's awareness, not failure.
Exactly. Recognizing where discipline is missing helps us build it there.
And today, we're learning how to talk about it in English, clearly and honestly.
Now let's move to some specific challenges that require discipline. More concrete, more relatable, not abstract concepts, but real situations.
Let's start with temptation.
Yes, temptation is everywhere. Emily, what tempts you most?
Temptation hits me daily, actually. Social media tempts me when I should work. Snooze button tempts me when I should wake up. Online shopping tempts me when I should save money. Constant temptations. Temptation. Temptation.
Oh, wow, that's very relatable. So temptation is the desire to do something you know you shouldn't, correct?
Exactly. Temptation is attractive but harmful or counterproductive. It pulls you away from your goals.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. I face temptation when dessert appears after I've committed to eating healthy. My mind says yes, my discipline says no.
Daniel, that internal battle is so common. And when temptation wins repeatedly, it becomes habit.
Oof, bad habits. Those are discipline killers.
Bad habits, bad habits. They're automatic. Smoking, overspending, procrastinating, complaining. Actions we repeat without thinking.
Same here. I have bad habits with my sleep schedule. Staying up late, scrolling my phone in bed, ignoring my alarm. Undisciplined patterns. Yes, Emily, and sometimes bad habits connect to instant gratification. We choose pleasure now over benefits later.
Yes, and that brings us to another important concept, delayed gratification.
Delayed gratification is choosing long-term rewards over immediate pleasure. You discipline yourself now to benefit later.
Exactly. I practice delayed gratification when I save money instead of spending it, when I study instead of watching TV, when I exercise instead of relaxing.
Oh, wow, I recognize those choices so well, Emily. You're investing in your future, not just enjoying the present. That's delayed gratification.
Yes, and then there's the opposite problem, impulsive behavior.
Impulsive behavior is acting without thinking. No pause, no consideration, just immediate reaction.
Exactly. I show impulsive behavior when I buy things I don't need, when I interrupt people mid-sentence, when I eat the whole bag instead of one serving.
Yes, or when someone makes quick decisions they later regret. Undisciplined reactions.
And that's the key, everyone. These discipline challenges are different but connected. Temptation, bad habits, instant gratification, impulsive behavior. Different problems, different moments, but all require self-discipline to overcome.
After discussing temptation, bad habits, and impulsive behavior, let's transition to another category of discipline. These concepts relate to building better patterns.
Yes, Daniel, these are the strategies that help create discipline.
Let's start with routine.
Oh, wow. Routine is my discipline foundation. I follow the same morning routine daily, same exercise schedule, same work hours. Structure creates discipline.
Yes, that predictable pattern that removes decisions. You can also say daily routine.
Right. Daily routine and routine mean the same thing. My daily routine eliminates decision fatigue because I know exactly what happens when.
For me, my routine includes meditation every morning, healthy breakfast, planned work blocks. Consistency builds discipline over time.
And that consistency connects to another crucial concept, commitment.
Exactly. Commitment is your promise to yourself or others. It's deciding and sticking to that decision.
Yes, I make commitments to finish what I start, to show up even when I don't feel like it, to honor my word.
Ah, I appreciate that integrity. And commitment often requires another quality, consistency.
Yes, and being consistent means showing up repeatedly, not just once.
Consistency is when your actions match across time. You do the same valuable things again and again and again.
Exactly, Daniel. I build consistency with my writing. Every day, even 15 minutes, I write. Not perfect, just consistent. Consistency, consistency.
Oh, wow. I recognize that discipline strategy. That's powerful accumulation.
So let's connect these concepts. Routine provides structure, commitment creates obligation, and consistency ensures repetition.
Beautifully explained, Emily. Different strategies, different functions, but all essential for building sustainable discipline.
After all those building blocks, routine, commitment, consistency, let's talk about what helps maintain discipline over time.
Let's discuss motivation and accountability.
Oh, yes, because discipline without support is harder, Daniel. Let's start with motivation.
Motivation is tricky. So, Emily, where does your motivation come from?
My motivation comes from my goals, my vision for the future, my desire to become better. I remember why I started when discipline feels difficult. Motivation. Motivation.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that purpose connection. My motivation fluctuates, so I create systems that work even when motivation disappears.
Exactly. Motivation is the emotional energy that starts action, but discipline is what continues action when motivation fades.
But having clear goals helps maintain motivation, right?
That brings us to another important factor, Goals.
Oh, Emily, goals give discipline direction. I set specific goals like exercise 3 times weekly, read 1 book monthly, save a certain amount, measurable targets.
Yes, goals are your intended outcomes. Without goals, discipline has no purpose. I set goals for my career, health, relationships, learning.
That's so strategic. And then there's another powerful tool, accountability.
Accountability is having someone or something that checks your progress. External pressure that supports internal discipline.
Exactly. I use accountability by telling friends my goals, joining groups with similar aims, tracking my habits publicly.
Oh, wow, yes. And notice the relationship here. Motivation provides energy. Goals provide direction. And accountability provides structure.
Yes, these elements work together to support self-discipline when it's difficult.
And learning these concepts helps you talk about discipline strategies clearly and effectively in English.
Emily, we just discussed motivation, goals, and accountability.
Yeah, maintaining discipline over time requires multiple support systems.
Same here. I can't rely on willpower alone forever.
Exactly. Sustainable discipline needs strategy, right?
Right. And now let's talk about common obstacles to discipline, challenges that undermine our best intentions.
Ooh, this is the reality check section.
Yeah, let's start with excuses.
Ugh, excuses. I make those constantly.
So, Emily, what excuses do you catch yourself making?
I make excuses daily, actually. I'm too tired, I don't have time, I'll start Monday, just this once won't hurt. My mind generates creative excuses. Excuses, excuses.
That's very honest. And excuses are powerful because they sound reasonable. We convince ourselves our reasons are valid.
Exactly. Excuses are justifications for not doing what we should. They protect our comfort but prevent our progress.
Right. Making excuses, giving excuses, finding excuses. All similar patterns.
And when excuses pile up, they create another problem, rationalization.
Yes, rationalization is explaining away our failures. We create logical-sounding reasons for illogical behavior.
Rationalization. Oh yeah, I do this often. I rationalize eating dessert by saying I exercised earlier, or skipping work by claiming I deserve rest.
Yeah, exactly. And rationalizing differs from honest reasoning because it serves our desires, not our goals.
Yes, I rationalize procrastination, overspending, breaking commitments. My brain protects my comfort.
And sometimes rationalization connects to another obstacle, self-sabotage.
Yes, self-sabotage is unconsciously undermining yourself.
I engage in self-sabotage when I stay up late before important mornings, when I pick fights before big opportunities, when I quit right before succeeding.
Smart observation, Daniel. Self-sabotage often happens when success feels scary or unfamiliar.
And look at these discipline obstacles: excuses, rationalization, self-sabotage, different forms of resistance, all preventing discipline from working.
Okay, Daniel, can I ask something challenging?
Uh-oh, that sounds serious. What is it?
Have you ever started a discipline practice with huge enthusiasm, but quit within days?
Oh, yes, countless times, actually.
Right, and you feel disappointed in yourself afterward.
Yeah, that failure feeling. That experience is called giving up.
Giving up? Oh, yeah, I've done that repeatedly.
How about you? What makes you give up on discipline efforts?
Giving up. That's my pattern too often.
Yes, giving up means abandoning your commitment when difficulties appear. You stop trying before seeing results.
That's very accurate, Daniel. Like when I quit my exercise routine after missing 2 days, or abandoned my budget after one overspending mistake.
Exactly. Instead of persisting through challenges, we surrender. If we want different outcomes, we must keep going when it's hard.
Right. Quitting, it means stopping effort. I quit diets, I quit learning projects, I quit healthy habits. The moment it becomes difficult, I stop.
Me too. I quit when progress feels slow, when I don't see immediate results, when maintaining discipline requires real effort.
Then quitting it connects directly to another challenge, lack of patience.
Oh, wow. Lack of patience undermines so much discipline.
Yes, lack of patience means wanting results immediately. We expect transformation overnight instead of gradual progress.
Exactly. I demonstrate lack of patience when I quit the gym after 2 weeks because I don't see muscle growth, or stop saving because wealth isn't building fast enough.
That impatience sabotages long-term discipline. Most valuable results require months or years of consistent effort.
All right, and now let's talk about what happens when discipline succeeds.
The rewards. This is the inspiring part.
Inspiring indeed. You maintain discipline, you stay consistent, and then you experience transformation.
Yep, transformation is the visible change that discipline creates over time.
And the beautiful thing is these challenges and rewards connect. Giving up, lack of patience, and transformation all relate to time perspective and persistence.
Exactly, Daniel. Discipline is a long-term investment with compounding returns.
Okay, now let's explore the language of building discipline. These are practical strategies people use to develop self-control.
Ooh, I like this section. Which strategy first?
Let's start with start small.
Ooh, starting small is essential wisdom.
Essential. Oh yeah, that's the key to sustainable change. Starting small means beginning with tiny, manageable actions instead of dramatic overhauls.
Yep, that achievable approach. Start small, start small.
Exactly. It's that humble beginning.
Yes, I start small when I commit to 5 minutes of exercise instead of 1 hour, or read 1 page instead of 1 chapter.
Exactly. And small starts build momentum, which brings us to build momentum.
Build momentum means increasing energy and progress over time. Early success creates confidence for bigger challenges.
Yes, I build momentum by celebrating small wins, by stacking successful days, by proving to myself that I can maintain discipline. That progressive success is powerful, Emily. And momentum often requires another strategy, track progress.
Track progress means measuring and recording your discipline efforts. Yes, tracking progress creates visibility. I track my habits with apps, journals, calendars, spreadsheets.
I track workouts, spending, study hours, meditation streaks. Seeing data motivates continued discipline.
That measurement makes discipline tangible, Daniel. And then comes another crucial practice. Celebrate wins.
Oh, wow, celebrating wins is often overlooked.
Yes, celebrate wins means acknowledging and rewarding your discipline successes, even small ones.
I celebrate wins by treating myself after completing goals, by sharing achievements with friends, by pausing to appreciate progress.
That positive reinforcement strengthens discipline habits.
But sometimes, even with celebration, we need course correction, which is where adjust and adapt comes in.
Yes, adjust and adapt means modifying your approach when something isn't working.
Exactly. I adjust and adapt when my morning routine stops working, when my diet plan feels unsustainable, when my discipline strategy creates burnout instead of progress.
That flexibility prevents rigid thinking. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistent adjustment.
And that's why these strategies matter. Start small, build momentum, track progress, celebrate wins, adjust and adapt. Understanding these helps you develop discipline effectively.
Exactly. Start small, build momentum, track progress, celebrate wins. Practical strategies that actually work.
And now you have the language to discuss discipline building clearly, specifically, and naturally in English.
Wow, Daniel, when you look back, we've covered so much discipline territory together.
I know, right? Self-discipline, willpower, temptation, bad habits, routine, commitment, consistency, motivation, goals, accountability, excuses, giving up, start small, track progress, celebrate wins.
Wow, that's a complete discipline framework. Oh wow, it feels like we explored an entire philosophy of self-control.
Yes, it sounds comprehensive, but the interesting thing is, these concepts affect us every single day.
Exactly. Maybe not all simultaneously, but discipline challenges and strategies are constantly relevant.
Yes, and you don't need to master everything immediately. Even saying, I struggle with discipline or I'm working on consistency is already a great first step.
Totally. From there, you slowly implement strategies and build stronger self-control.
Yes, Emily, discipline develops through repeated practice.
And talking about your discipline journey isn't just English practice, it's self-awareness and commitment to growth.
Ah, I love that. Language with transformative purpose.
That's exactly what we're doing here.
So after all this talking, analyzing, and learning, let me ask you, Emily, what's one discipline habit you're currently building?
I'm currently building the discipline of disconnecting from technology 1 hour before bed. I used to scroll until I fell asleep, which destroyed my sleep quality. Now I'm practicing phone-free evenings, reading physical books instead, preparing my mind for rest. It's only been 2 weeks, but I already notice better sleep. That's my discipline focus now.
Wow, that's such a specific and valuable habit, Emily. Sleep quality affects everything else.
Thank you, Daniel. That recognition helps me stay committed.
Okay, let's practice together. I'll describe a discipline challenge and you suggest strategies. Ready, Emily?
Ready, Daniel. Let's go.
Situation 1. Someone wants to exercise regularly but always finds excuses and quits after a few days.
Oh, clear pattern. They need to start small. Maybe just 10 minutes 3 times weekly. Track progress with a calendar. Find an accountability partner. Remove barriers by preparing gym clothes the night before. And celebrate each completed workout no matter how short.
Definitely. Small, sustainable, supported. Good answer. Situation 2. Someone eats healthy all week but loses discipline completely on weekends.
Oh, that's common. They should plan weekend meals in advance, keep trigger foods out of the house, and create new weekend routines that don't revolve around food. Maybe allow one planned treat instead of uncontrolled eating. Build consistency across all 7 days, not just 5.
Yes. Situation 3. Someone sets ambitious goals but never follows through because they feel overwhelmed.
They're starting too big. They need to break massive goals into tiny daily actions, build momentum with small wins, track progress to see accumulation, adjust the plan if it's unsustainable, and practice self-compassion when they stumble instead of quitting completely.
Perfect. See, you're already using discipline language naturally.
Thanks, Daniel. And to everyone listening, you can do this too.
Exactly. Discipline is a skill anyone can develop, and now you have the words to talk about it, clearly, specifically, and naturally.
Wow, Daniel, that was quite a powerful exploration.
Seriously, we've covered challenges, strategies, obstacles, and solutions today.
And wow, we addressed both the psychology and the practical steps of discipline.
Yes, I feel like I'm more aware of my own discipline patterns just by discussing them openly.
Me too. It's remarkable how naming these concepts makes them easier to recognize and work with, right?
Totally.
All right, okay. Let's do a quick recap for our friends learning English.
Sounds good. So the biggest thing we practiced today was learning the language of self-discipline and self-control.
Yes. We started with foundational concepts like self-discipline, willpower, self-control, and lack of discipline.
Right, and we explored discipline challenges like temptation, bad habits, instant gratification, and impulsive behavior.
Exactly. You don't always have to say, I'm undisciplined. You can be specific, like, I struggle with temptation, or I have bad habits I'm working to change.
That specificity creates awareness and enables targeted improvement.
Yes. And we discussed building blocks like routine, commitment, and consistency.
And we learned support systems like motivation, goals, and accountability.
Exactly. And we addressed obstacles like excuses, rationalization, giving up, and lack of patience.
These aren't just English words, they're life skills that determine success in any area.
Practice makes progress.
And a fun way to practice is to identify one discipline challenge and write about it. That's why we have our question of the day.
Yes, today's question is honest and reflective.
Our question of the day is, what is one area where you need more self-discipline and what strategy will you try?
Think about your life honestly. Do you need discipline with eating, exercise, work habits, phone usage, sleep schedule, money management, time management? Any area is valid.
Write your answer in the comments below. We read every single one and love seeing your honesty and your English in action.
Yes, don't be shy. Name your discipline challenge and commit to one strategy. That's the beginning of change.
All right then, Emily, what is one area where you need more discipline and what will you try?
Honest answer. One area where I need more discipline is my spending on convenience. I order food delivery when I could cook, buy things online impulsively, pay for services I could do myself. Starting this week, I'll implement the 24-hour rule. Before any non-essential purchase, I wait 24 hours. This simple delay should reduce impulsive spending significantly.
Wow, that's such a practical strategy, Emily. The pause creates space for better decisions.
Thank you, Daniel. Okay, now your turn. What about you?
All right, one area where I need more discipline is my work-life boundaries. I check emails late at night, work on weekends, never fully disconnect. I'm going to try establishing hard stop times. Work ends at 6 p.m., no exceptions. Phone goes on Do Not Disturb mode. This boundary discipline should restore my personal time and reduce burnout.
That's excellent, Daniel. Boundaries are discipline applied to time and energy. Thank you for sharing that, Daniel. And thank you, everyone, for spending your time with us today.
Yes, thank you so much. You're doing an amazing job learning new vocabulary, understanding discipline concepts, and using real English.
Yes, if you enjoyed this lesson, please give this video a like, subscribe to the Daily English Fluency channel, and stay with us for more real, everyday conversations.
And don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell us your discipline challenge and your chosen strategy. We really love reading your answers and supporting your growth.
Keep learning, keep disciplining yourself, and keep speaking.
We'll see you next time on Daily English Fluency.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.